Hey, third time recording this. I was gonna use the VTuber model, but there were just way too many bugs. Anyways, just a little heads up. This tutorial is a bit different from my other ones because I have a little art review segment, which were created by server boosters and staff. Speaking of server boosters, one of the perks now, which there's quite a few here listed, one of the new perks are being able to participate in the art review, which I'm gonna have every single time I do a tutorial. So if you want to be able to participate in art review, then head over to my Discord server, become a booster, or you can become a channel member. Anyways, let's go into this. Keep in mind, this is for basic anatomy, so I'm not going to be going too deep into details. Alright, starting off, first we have my model, which not 100% completely accurate anatomy, but like it's generally, it's good enough. It's good enough, man. I'm going to measure everything with heads. So the decapitated head right there is going to be our little measuring tool. Alright, so I usually draw the body 6 to 7 heads tall, which you can even go up to 8 if you want, but I generally go for a 6 or 7. This body is particularly, it's like a 6.5, alrighty? Anyways, we are going to cut up the body into parts that we can name. And just basic shapes, to help you. Basic shapes that I don't know the name of. We got circle, we got lines, we got fucked up oval, we got tube thingy that tapers at the end, we got underwear shape, we got a square that kind of curves, and we have very messed up triangles. So with all these beautiful shapes, we will be creating the body. Alright, voice crack, let's go, that was beautiful. Alright, so first starting off, we are going to draw a circle. Try to make it as even as possible, doesn't have to be perfect. Then drawing a horizontal and a vertical line. Alright, they should all be placed in the middle. The horizontal line should be the top of the eyes. The vertical line, it helps place the nose and just everything in general. Your chin should be about a third of the size of your face. Okay, so it's like cut up into 3 little parts. Alright, now that line down the middle between where your nose and your eyes should be should mark the bottom of your eyes, and that line right there between your chin and your nose should be your lips. Nice. Now for the neck, I like to do something that tapers at the bottom a little bit. I don't really like to make it straight or taper at the top. I just feel like... Okay, now creating just a straight line across for the shoulders. Also, my iPad is at the brink of death. Yay! The shoulders, I make them about half a head long. Keep in mind, shoulders are different, bodies are different. Some people have more broad shoulders, but I generally like to just do this. Also, all my characters' bodies are kind of based off of my own. Not completely accurate, I make my characters a little thicker than I. So for the shoulders, I like to kind of create a very rounded triangle, I guess. I don't know why I'm tempted to call it a rock shape, which literally doesn't make sense. Now for the top breast area. God, it's not breast, this is gender neutral. It should be around the size of the head, and I just like to make a curve to try and mimic the rib cage. Now the stomach is about the same size as the breast area, and the underwear area, my god, the femur, should be around the same size as the stomach area. So, it's kind of like the whole body cut up into 3 pieces, all of them even. Now the thighs should be the same size as the torso. So going from the bottom of the femur to the shoulders, it should be around the same size. And it should taper at the bottom just a little bit because that's just the general shape of legs. Alright? And you can make them as thin or as thick as you want, people come in different sizes and shapes. And the lower legs should be the same length as the thighs. Alright, and I also like to make them taper at the bottom a little more to, because people got calves. Most people, anyways, I think. People have calves, okay? So, give them calves. Why do I feel like that's actually not what you call it? So feet, I don't know how to draw feet. So I'm drawing really messed up triangle things. Alright, I don't know how to draw feet because I never really tried. My sketchbooks aren't filled of feet, they're filled of hands and faces. So, Now for the elbows, make it where the waist is. That is the waist, that is the waist, yep. Alright, and then the arms, the bottom arm should be around the same size, no, it should be the exact same size as your upper arms, okay? And for your hand, they should be around the size to leave enough space between the knee and the tips of the fingers. Should be about half the length, or yeah, half the length of a hand. Now time for the art review segment. So yes, that is my face. This person, they said that they didn't really like the nose, so I'm going to help them with that a little bit. So just focusing on the bottom part of the nose a little more, because I don't have much of a defined nose bridge. I create 3 little circles and then just start up on refining it a little bit. I think an important thing to do is to focus on shapes more and then refine it a bit later, because when you focus on the real shape of things, it kind of helps give things a little more structure. Now, speaking of structure, the hell happened to her arm? Just kidding, it's beautiful. Not. Okay, alright, so this is actually a very nice piece. If most things are pretty proportional, we have a little bit of a difficulty with the hand and the arm, which is okay. Now, following the measurements that I've just given you previously, wow, it looks like he just was having a seizure. I am going to just follow this quick measurement and just, you know, fix this up just a little bit. Alright, so, as I said, this is a basic anatomy tutorial, meaning I'm giving very, very basic things. Also, if I'm talking fast, it's because my iPad is at the brink of death. It is like 2%. Alright, now for this, I just want to say a little thing about stylization. Depending on how stylized your character is, some proportions may be exaggerated, but there are some general rules that we should follow. Like, I feel like the mouth should be around the center of the face. The eyes should be about 1 eye width from each other, and it shouldn't be falling off the side of the head, or else they will look like a fish. Also, I'm not a furry, but if you are going to draw someone with ears, do them justice and make them a little fuzzier. Alright? So there we go. Also, please don't make chins as sharp as daggers. Now this, love it. Beautiful. Okay, so for the face, I actually made the eyes a little bit more even, and I gave the arm a little bit more structure. The eye was just a little higher up, and they weren't as close as they should be. Also, Henry is much thicker than that. Give him a little more cake on that booty, and then I think this is a very accurate depiction of what he looks like. Gorgeous. Thank you. Sorry that this is rushed. As I said, my iPad is at the brink of death. Okay. Very sorry for talking fast. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Again, join the Discord server. I'm going to try to be much more live there. I'm also going to try to stream there more. By more, I mean do it for once, because I never did before. Also, there is monthly events, and this month's event, all the way to early August, is a fan art competition with prizes. Yeah. Okay, see ya.